The men on Love Island do not understand consent and respect, because why are they mad at Anaya for exploring but also confused about the double standard? There is no double standard. She explored while being open about it, while being not disrespectful to KC because she didn't have to put him down, and also she didn't have to manipulate or lie like Sincere. She didn't have to withhold information like Zach. None of these men understand what the fuck people are mad about, because they don't understand the general moral standard of not lying to someone in order to gain access and attention and intimacy with them. And that's the fucking problem. How many times did Anaya, Melanie, Trinity, Kata, Meg the Stallion have to fucking tell you that you were being disrespectful? You weren't talking to them like they were human beings. And you still are like, how the fuck do I get out of this argument? How do I turn out to not be the bad guy in this? If you can't reconcile with what it is to have empathy and be honest and direct and show up authentically as yourself in a relationship in which you're expected to be vulnerable and kind and responsible, not for other people's feelings, but for being honest enough that they have a good sense of reality and like whether you vibe with their reality or not, and you're a coward. You didn't like that word, Casey. You didn't like being called a coward because you knew it rang true. You're not going to get it. You're going to sit there and you're going to try to find a way out. You're going to try to find a way to weasel. You're going to try to lash out at other people so that you don't get in trouble, so that you can flip the narrative. But we saw everything. We saw everything. You can't gaslight us the way you did Melanie. You just can't. Also, shouts out to Jen. Watching everyone clock Kenzie this episode, I loved it. I loved it. Mamma mia. I've been waiting for this one. Everyone was clocking Kenzie. They are holding Kenzie responsible. They are telling her the truth too, boys. Jen said, if this wasn't Love Island, we would not be friends. But you know what's crazy is like, I think all these boys would be friends. They don't have standards. They don't have standards for each other. Isn't it embarrassing to not have standards for the men around you? Because you don't think you've enough good men to have as friends. That's fucking embarrassing. I suspect there will not be clam slams in the near future. Maybe like one exhausted one. Also, DSA, you did your big thing. We love you, Mela Kiros. Socialists are up. Hot socialist summer. I'm just really excited. We might actually have good things happening in our communities, in our country. I wish we could tie Love Island votes to like voting for the DSA.